Hi. Huh? What happened to my... Oh god, oh. Whoa. I had a spasm there. Hello everyone, Neon. Congratulations on being the first. You get nothing. Thank you everyone for clocking in. Hello everybody. Hello Melkor, Vivi, Neon, Robin, Blue, Flexi, Luna. Hi, hi, hi. How are you? Good morning. It's been a little bit since I last streamed. I've been kind of busy. I made a big mistake, like really big. I'm being punished for my hubris because I forgot beans double in size when you cook them. How's that? Beautiful? Good. Anyway, beans. So I bought two-pound bags of pinto beans at the store. And I was like, I can freeze beans and put them away, and that'll make life easier in the future. I forgot beans double in size. I soaked them overnight, and I had 8 pounds of beans. I have like 10 jars of beans. Oh, that's beans. Yeah, beans. So I processed them down. I fried them. Director Beano, the bean horde. Yes. So now all of the jars in my house are full of beans. I've made so many beans and I can't get rid of them. I'm going to be eating beans for the rest of my natural life. What do you mean the pinto bean store? No, I bought two-pound bags of pinto beans at the store. The regular store. I went to the Aldi. Alberic Discountmarkt. Can you make like other food with them, or do you just eat them? You can just eat them. Is it for pinto bean cake? They're already mashed and like seasoned is the thing. They're like chips to it. They are like chips, honestly. I'm gonna be eating so many beans. It's not even funny. Oh, they're mashed? Nah, dip chips in the bean. Yes, that is what I've been doing. I've also been heating them up and eating them with eggs. Chicken. I have no it's just like I have no problem eating this many beans. It's just gonna take me forever. It may also end up like totally rewriting my gut microbiome to be like super addicted to fiber. So like I'm supercharging my little animals in my stomach. Bean Lord, Beanhead, Beanstalk, Bean Kid. Yeah, I'm the Bean Boy. Bean Princess. Well, good luck with that. Thank you. I'll need all the luck I can get. In other news, have you heard? His Holiness, Pontifex Maximus, Vicar of Christ, Bishop of Rome, King and leader of Vatican City, Director of the faithful flock of all Catholics, has fucking died after making physical contact with JD Vance. Listen, Neon, all I'm saying is yes, I was busy, and now I'm not busy. My man, Good Frank, has died. The Queen was fine, but Nemo, but the Pope is fucked up. Listen, did you poison the Pope? I didn't need to poison the Pope. I saw someone say that because Vance is a convert, he'll never know the true Catholic guilt for having been the last person to see the Pope before he died. He won't. He won't. Like, I'm gonna be real. If you're not born Catholic, there's like 2 people I've ever seen that have ever developed like the Catholic style of guilt after conversion. And they were already pretty fucked up. I don't think he'd feel guilt even if he was. I don't think so either. Just killed the Pope Vance. Oh boy, that's a fresh one. That one's good. Oh, that's delicious. Just killed the Pope Vance. Do you remember at like the beginning of the campaign or like after the election, I forget which it was, he was like, guys, I want you to stop calling me JD Vance with periods. I'm now just JD Vance. 2 letters. Also, I've totally always had a beard and I'm not wearing eyeshadow. A man like Vance is not capable of it. Well, so here's the thing. He's really not. I've read his book. I read it in college. Back before all of this happened. He was also kind of a shitty son. Like there was a time in his life where his mother was basically like relapsing. He wrote a book. Yeah, he wrote Hillbilly Elegy, and then it got made into a movie. It is just a like. It was championed as like a white working class text by certain intellectuals at the time, but anyone with a head on their shoulders saw it for what it really was, which was basically like it was basically a screed against like the culture that he was raised partially in. Where he's like, all these people around, I was fine, but all those other hillbillies, they were fucking not going anywhere in life, and I don't know why. Also, one time, it was really annoying. My mom had the audacity to go into heroin withdrawal on the day that I had to go, to talk to an interview for law school. Ha ha ha. And then he became like I think he was a senator from Ohio. But anyway, he got championed by a certain type of anti-establishment person that I don't particularly enjoy because they're anti-establishment for stupid reasons. Partially because like the type of anti-establishment person who is like, they're against the establishment, but they still want the same outcomes. Because, like, the thing that everybody points to in his book is, like, kind of the whole book is like this. Is he goes to, like, I think Yale or some sort of Harvard dinner, and they're talking about wine, and he's basically like, back where I'm from, the only thing I know about wine is red and white. And everybody's like, oh my god, he's one of the people. No. But yeah, no, I'm not a fan of that JD Vance. I think he's a little bitch. And if he thinks otherwise, he can come and fight me. I'm not advocating for his death, but I could show him a thing or three about not advocating insuring. Like, I know it's illegal to, like, incite people to kill the president, which I am not doing and would never. Let's be clear. However, is it illegal to prophesy in vivid detail the death of a public official? I don't like the cause, but the effect is very good. The Greeks probably had a law against it, but this is America. We'll have a law against it in the next 2 years, I'm sure. But yeah, the Pope is dead. So, what happens now? You may wonder. It's been a while. The last time we didn't have a Pope, it was 2013. Because that rat bastard, Benedict, fucking resigned for the first time in 500 years. And before that, we had JP2, John Paul II, who was he was Pope for quite a while, and I watched him die live on television. What? Yeah, so my grandmother's very Catholic, and they basically had like a live stream camera pointed at his window of the papal apartment, and the news was on for like 3 or 4 hours just talking about him, and there was a constant little, like, there was a live Pope window reaction box of like, and they were giving like updates about the Pope, and then a little Italian man came out and said the Pope is dead in Latin, and then the Pope was dead, and everyone was like, "Oh." And then, so what happens now? Traditionally, we enter a period of 9 days of mourning. The papal apartment, which is where the Pope lives, it got that name before the modern term apartment was coined, is customarily sealed for 9 days of mourning. Francis is going to be a little bit different. He's going to have slightly more plain burial experience, and I don't think he's going to be on display for the whole 9 days. The original apartment. The apartment. Yep. So during that time, the College of Cardinals, which is basically like elevated bishops, for various like districts, like it's not a it's like the archdiocese, can sometimes have a cardinal. So the cardinals, they're the guys in red. Let me find a picture. These are cardinals. They're known for their weird like 3-humped hat. And they wear red. They will all get together, and they seal them in conclave. They take away their phone. They take away everything that connects them to the outside world, and they literally lock them in St. Peter's Basilica. They have like a special chain that they wrap around the door, and they put a seal on it so no one can get in or out, and they call this conclave. Under no circumstances is this to be broken unless someone literally dies. And even then, it's kind of... So, no one gets in, no one gets out. They feed them. They vote 4 times a day. Voting takes a really long time because you write it down by hand. You go up, you say a really long Latin prayer, you put your vote in the box, and then they're counted. And this continues until somebody reaches a 2/3 majority. Has anyone ever died during? I don't know. Maybe, but it's been a long time. This is like the most popes we've had in a really long time. It used to be like before so Pope John Paul was pope for like, I don't know if he was even pope for a year, but he was really old and he died. And that's why there's JP2. So that started a trend of having more than an average number of popes. It used to be that you would have like maybe 2 in your lifetime. But the average pope has gotten older and older. And as a result, they have a bad habit of dying. Anyway, so they count the votes. If nobody reaches a 2/3 majority, they have a special little oven, and they take all the voting papers and they put them in the oven. Excuse me. And they sprinkle a special dust on it that turns smoke black, and they light them on fire. And the little chimney outside of the basilica, there will be cameras pointed at it 24/7 pretty much, because they do that and the smoke turns black, and that's we voted and we couldn't figure out a pope. If somebody reaches a 2/3 majority, and this lasts for as long as it takes, there is no there's no runoff election, there's no preferential system. It is first past the post to 2/3 majority. You have to gain a super majority, otherwise you vote again. And you keep doing this until you do it. I think Francis took a little while. How long? Okay, Pope Francis was 24 hours, so Pope Francis was actually pretty fast. And then Benedict was 2 days. JP2, it used to last like weeks. So there is so it's not permitted to run for election, basically. There is a short list of people who are likely to get the title. They are referred to as the preferiti. It is an unofficial title. There's like no there's no like way that you get made into a preferiti. It's just something that you get referred to informally. Pretty much the only like politics that goes on is in between voting, you're allowed to talk to each other. And all of these old men go around and they talk to each other and they try to figure out a way to get a 2/3 majority for somebody. I would argue most cardinals probably do not necessarily want to be the Pope. It is a massive responsibility. Being a cardinal also is, but being the Pope is like, it requires a certain set of skills that being a cardinal does not. So, this one will probably not last too long, although it depends, because on the one hand, the College of Cardinals has a lot of new members in it because Pope Francis added a lot of people who were in line with his worldview. However, who knows? There might be a faction of College of Cardinals that's like, we're gonna get rid of the woke. I don't know though. It'll be fun. We'll have live Pope cam on stream if I get around to it. I'll figure out a way to like get a live stream of the chimney. That'll be fun. And then every once in a while we'll look over and it's like, oh my god, it's the smoke. Ah. Anyway, there is one thing I need to tell you. As much as it pains me to disabuse you of this belief, some of you may be under the understanding of a certain papal post-mortem ritual. It is with a heavy heart that I inform you there is no Pope hammer. That is a myth. When the Pope dies, they do not hit him on the head with a hammer to make sure he's dead. It's not true. They just call out his name a couple times, and then they have a doctor look at him. I'm so sorry. I wish the Pope hammer was true. Now, where that probably comes from is there is an actual thing that's a little bit weird that happens when the Pope dies immediately. So the Pope has a piece of papal vestments called the Ring of the Fisherman, which is like a solid gold signet ring, and it has the official papal seal with his name on it in Latin. That gets slipped off of his finger, and they immediately, as soon as he's confirmed to be dead, destroy it. They basically take a hammer to it. And there is a I forget what the title is called, but there is a guy in charge of this who is also in charge of remaking the ring. They like recast it, and then it gets given to the new pope. So that's probably where that comes from. But there's no Pope hammer. It's not true. I'm really sorry. I didn't know anything about this ring lore. Yeah. They should entrust it to the hydraulic press videos people. They have to reforge it so I can't steal every Pope ring and attain ultimate power. Yeah, you can't have two Pope rings. It's the phylactery. Yeah, they put the Pope soul, the Pope power. I mean, technically, if you really want to get technical, according to Catholic doctrine, being the Pope is stored in the chair. There is a physical chair called the Holy See. This is the Holy See. And it's SEE, not seat. The Golden Pope Throne. Arguably more powerful than the Golden Throne. Yes, you have to sit there to be when the Pope sits on the Holy See, anything he says in regard to Catholic doctrine is considered to be divinely inspired and fully infallible. It is uncontestable and is to be considered like divine truth. This is very rarely actually done. However, fascinatingly enough, in the UN, because the Vatican is a monarchy, the Pope is the absolute ruler of Vatican City. He is legally considered, he is the Bishop of Rome, King of Vatican City. Supreme Pontiff, Pontifex Maximus, Vicar of Christ, and so on and so on. But because he is a king, absolute monarchies, they're kind of weird about the UN, and also the fact that it's a fully religious organization, basically. So Vatican City does not have status in the UN. However, the Holy See, that is to say, the chair, has official observer status. Um, but yeah, this is the throne of Saint Peter. It's important. Humans are so goofy. They are so goofy. Or you're saying it's heisting time? Okay, so it's like lock and key. You have to be the Pope for it to work. It doesn't, like, you can't just sit on there and be divine. How old is the chair? It's pretty old. It's existed in some respect for like a couple hundred years. Um but yeah, the Holy See is cool. It's literally like a physical chair, but it also refers to like the power and influence of the Catholic Church. Um what else? So, no Pope Hammer, Ring of the Fisher, what else? What else do we have to do for a new pope? So, um people who are eligible to become pope. You have to be male and you have to be Catholic. Technically speaking, since the Catholic Church does not recognize apostasy as an official action, that is to say, once you're Catholic, you're technically considered always Catholic, I am technically a valid target for the become pope spell. Is there an age requirement? Not officially. You have to be of legal majority? Assumedly, you have to be a man, not a boy. However, because the laws of Vatican City haven't been updated since like 15th, 14th century Italy, the legal age of majority in Vatican City is 14. um So, yeah, technically, like a 15-year-old kid could become Pope, but it's not going to happen. Realistically, what always happens is it is one of the cardinals. Um, what else is it? Okay, so we won't have smoke cam for like 8 more days, which is unfortunate. Unfortunate. Want a movie like Boss Baby, except it's Pope Baby? I think there was one. I think there was a show called The Young Pope. Where he's just like, he gets like elected somehow. Uh he's played by Jude Law. um what's been up with the whole prophecy thing though? I don't know. I would need more context of that. Official Catholic doctrine is that prophecy is no longer possible. Was the shortest pope term ever? I don't know. Shortest pope reign. Apparently Pope Urban VII, who reigned for only 12 days, died of malaria before even being consecrated. In 1590. So like being the pope has been a thing for like most of the common era. So as a result, there have been a lot of them, and there's been a lot of weird edge cases. Um, Technically speaking, Pope number 1, Saint Peter, is the longest reigning pope. And then the second is Pope Pius the Ninth at 31 years, 7 months, and 23 days, 11,560 days, and he was 1792 to 1878. So he might have actually, I forget when photography was invented, but he might have been the first photographed pope. But yeah, JP2, John Paul II, or Ioannis Papulus, uh, was really long. He was like the third longest reigning pope. He was around for like 26 years. I thought you only had to be baptized and the tradition of the Catholic Church recognized. So in theory, someone from the Orthodox Church could be pope, although they would not believe in their own infallibility. So the Catholic Church and Orthodox Church recognize each other as equals. However, they're not in communion with each other. So like that comes down specifically to Holy Eucharist. So Catholics don't recognize the sanctity of Orthodox Eucharist, and Orthodox Christians don't recognize the sanctity of Catholic Eucharist. The closest you could get to that is the Benedictine rite, which is the Eastern Catholic rite, which is like the form of Catholicism that stayed around after the fall of Rome in Constantinople. Or is the Benedictine right? No, Byzantine. The Byzantine rite. That also came down to the interpretation of the Trinity. The Trinity is pretty consistent across Orthodoxy and Catholicism. One thing that they do disagree about is that in Roman Catholicism, the Virgin Mary is considered to have been immaculately conceived. That is to say, she was born without sin, like free of original sin. Orthodox Christianity, which calls her the Theotokos, which is a really badass term that means God carrier, asserts that she was fully human. A lot of the issues that the Orthodox Church has with the Catholic Church is over their obsession with Mary. Anyway, I found something yesterday. I'd like us to come over here. I was scrolling around looking at the internet, and I found something. I found a website. That's enough of you. I present to you the Church of Shambhala Vajradhara Maitreya Sangha. I have not looked into this very deeply because I watched part of the introductory video and I was like, okay, we got to look at this on stream. So, first blush, we have some white-looking dude with a big old long name wearing Tibetan monastic clothing who is claiming to be both Maitreya, who is the Buddha of the future, and the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. And I'm like, this is giving white boy pharaoh. It is. So we got world teacher, Yogi Christ, planetary logos, be harmless. This one doesn't, that's not like a noun. That's an imperative verb. Anyway, you guys ready for this? I'm not. Let's watch it on YouTube. He's also into this shit. Like, if you look in the background here, he's got like a compound. There's like these structures around the houses. He's really into these structures. Also, can you hear it? I fiddled around with the audio, so it should be like I had to re-split the audio channels for Twitch. I've never known the word compound to be good. Are there good compounds? Good compounds. I mean, tetracannabinoids are generally considered pretty good compounds. Amino acids. So like it's like there's like some weird Tibetan Buddhism, but then you've got this guy in a lawn chair under a magic pyramid. I don't know what I'm looking at here. It's too blurry. Behold, a thingy. That is such a thing. It is such a thing. There's like what? It's like, look at this hyper vajra. And like, you guys are able to hear the backing track, right? It's fucking goofy. Reminds me of Heaven's Gate, but they co-opted Buddhist stuff. It kind of does. Look at the more thingies. Oh, that was fast. What was that? Jump scare. This was made in like Windows Movie Maker. I love that flashbang emote. Did it again. This is scary. Yeah, this is weird. It's weird, but this is Jesus. What's going on here? What is this? Are these PVC pipes? Who is this old man? Why is he so intense? What are all the pyramids for? Pyramid power. Yeah, pyramid power. What is that? I think they like pyramids. I think they do too. Look at him. He's doing a DJ set with the pyramid. They seem to be into crystal shit too. Wait a minute. What the fuck? I think he's supposed to be wearing a hat, but it just looks like this man has a weird skull. So many of these pictures look like they just approached like a yogi and were like, hey, can you hold this doohickey? That guy was going through it. Oh, jump scare. I'm sorry. Who is this Buddhist Dobby in the middle here? The thingies! I guess that's a close-up of like the compound. There's more compound. Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be some new age resident shit. That guy looks baked out of his mind. Are they? This is like weird sex shit, it feels like. There's a bed under the pyramid. Oh, you have a headache? Here, put on your pyramid. Oh my god, what is that? What is that? So many of these images are so hard to parse. Didn't we already... Look at my thingy! Haha! I've got 2 thingies. Welcome to Nepal. His Holiness Buddha Maitreya Nepal Darshan Guru. Is this like a fake military guy? They've got them in the fucking... We're gonna extract the energy from this dog. This is a terrible photograph. Her eyes are closed. You see, this is a less powerful pyramid because it's not touching the ground. Oh, wait, what?
So, I think that was cool. So if you think about that, just think about it. The work of Buddha Maitreya is the work of Buddha's activity. Yeah. And my activity is unlike anybody else's activity. It's synthesized. It synthesizes all the teachings of all spirituality.
Is this him? Is this Jesus?
Of every avatar that's ever been given is synthesized in my teaching, in my actions, in my work, yeah, in everything that I do, in the name of Shambhala, the names of the tools, all of my pujas. Yeah. So if you listen to the puja like you did here, and you watch this video go by, your mind just goes, well, that's exactly what he's saying. You know, all the angels symbols, and then these forms, and these people, and
Was
these
I
aren't,
supposed to
because they're
glean
holding
some
the
sort
forms.
of
They're not regular people anymore.
deep
Even as
reality about
monks,
the
now
nature of
they're
the
holy
universe from
monks
this video?
because they're actually holding a Vajra. Makes a big difference in that person. Every single one of those high masters, you see them holding on to that Vajra, offering it to show you, their respect for the influence, because it goes all the way to the
I like
highest
his
teaching
big
to them.
bowl.
This is created by Vajradhara himself.
Also, wait, which microphone are you using? You've got like a face mic, but you've also got this one in front of you.
He handed this to me. He made it. In their mind, they're thinking this is Buddha's activity. No other human being on earth is doing this activity. This is his activity.
No other human being on earth is wrapping crystals in wire. Brother, I have got a thing to show you. It's called Etsy. It's gonna blow your fucking mind.
Yeah. So there's the blessing cannot be skewed. It can't be mistranslated. It can't be, this person's second in line. They're just as good at transmission or anything like that. There's no such reality. Yeah. Because it is all within the activity. That includes the emanations, the manifestations, the ability for people to attain any bodhisattva comes within the activity. Yeah, it comes in the body of the Buddha. It comes in the activity and the actions, and all the work makes that possible. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's go digging. Who am I? Sanat Buddha Maitreya Kumara is the Native American-born reincarnation of Jesus Christ, the Avatar, the living incarnated future Buddha Maitreya, born in Oregon in 1951. As the planetary logos, he is known as the Yogi Christ and World Teacher, and is known by many names through countless incarnations. In this current age, he is known by many in the East as the Buddha Maitreya, or by his honorific Tibetan title, His Holiness Jetsun Galwa Jampa Gompo. If you missed reading the entire introduction about Jesus Christ, the Buddha Maitreya, on the homepage, please go back and read it. Thank you, Lord Jesus Christ, for this holy day and for bringing us here. There he is. It's him. He's the fucking Buddha. He's Jesus. Your alerts aren't popping up, but I can hear that. Hold on. Hold on. Hang on a minute. We're going to have an ad break soon. Alerts.
Gaming.
Hold on.
Gaming.
Why are you like that? Wait. Wait. Why can't I see you?
Gaming.
There we go. Oh, property. Switch alerts. Monitor and output. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I'm still rebuilding from the incident. We're gonna have an ad in a minute, so we're gonna just dwell on this homepage. God, look at the fucking metal. He's making the tunes. This is heal yourself. Is that the gift shop? What? Is this a huh? Is he selling ads? What the fuck is going on here? Have fun on map. Ooh, wow. This is some weird website UI. A fun utility vehicle. It's a tricycle. What? This is an ad. The Buddha is selling ads. I want to do a car. Okay, we're gonna get an ad soon. And we're back. So, let's go a little deeper. There we go. It's Jesus Christ is healing the planet and humanity with the Christ consciousness known as the noosphere. Isn't that a thing in like Stalker? Yes, it is Nemo. All right, what is this? Look at this fucking GeoCities Earth GIF.
And let's turn this down just a bit.
He's a streamer. Charity, moral wholesomeness, kindness, love, patience, goodwill in action, and moderation. All right, let's get into the weeds. We can close that. We can close that. He looks so radically different in like everything.
You can go all kinds of things, but without having this healthy, manifestation, this divine impression that's manifested in our earth and all of creation.
All right. Do you have soul therapy? Dispelling world glamour? Oh boy. Oh Lord, this guy stinks. Look at this web design. Oh, it's tiled. Oh. Oh boy. Uh-oh, stinky. Soul therapy meditation music, pujas, for personal and planetary healing. Blessed by the healing transmission of monadic soul-filled light of Buddha Maitreya the Christ, soul therapy happens when listening to Buddha Maitreya the Christ soul therapy blessing and invocation music performed by Buddha Maitreya. This music is the teachings and voice of the reincarnation of Jesus the Christ. It is his spontaneous blessing that happens to the person, and a heightening of vibration and an increase in Buddhic light, capital proper noun, awakens inside the atoms of the body's cells, and then a rebirth of knowing you are loved by God the Father as the will of God expresses as one soul, bodhicitta. It is pronounced chitta, not Sita, as he mispronounced in his opening video. This man does not understand the liturgical language of Pali. Choose from 10 newly edited, lovingly restored, and remastered soul therapy albums of meditation music, invocations, and blessings performed and produced by Buddha Maitreya the Christ. Available via all major digital music stores and streaming services, or on CD from the Monastic Meditation Tools site. So wait, hold on. Who am I? Timeline of auspicious throw major incarnation. What's your name? What was your name? How did you realize you were God? Uh, 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 as, born in Oregon in Buddha Maitreya is Native American and married to Mandarva Tara, the incarnation of the female Bodhisattva Tara, his wife and complement of many years and lifetimes. Planetary Healing Center, Northern California. The Buddha Maitreya Shambhala Monastery and Planetary Healing Center Retreat. I can't be the only one who's found that. Where are my sources? Who know? Who is this guy? All right. An auspicious enthronements. What is that? Sanat Buddha Maitreya Kumara's recognition process has been when he was 9 years old. Began when he was 9 years old. He's been recognized and thrown in awarded ceremonies of recognition within all major Tibetan Buddhist lineages. Okay, that's probably not true. Some international Buddhist organizations and other groups. Marquise Who's Who? What is that? What is this? Okay. Press release has been included in Marquise Who's Who as an biographical following. Individual's profile selection on the basis of current reference value factors such as position. What is this? Also, why is Buddha Native American? I don't know. He looks pretty Caucasian to me. I'm just saying. The fact that he keeps mentioning he's Native American makes me skeptical. Number of dictionaries containing short biographies. So what, he got controversy for... Huh. So he got added to like a person dictionary? Okay, so he claims to have been Shiva, Krishna, Gautama Buddha, Jesus the Christ, Padmasambhava, Milarepa Tsongkhapa, Dorje Shukden, and Babaji. He did a 23andMe test and wrote Native American with a pen on it. I guess so. Jesus Christ reincarnates as the one teacher, the living Lord, and always presents the same teaching of loving wisdom. He loves this fucking gif. The Yogi Christ. Okay. Tell me more about this one. In 1983, Sanat Buddha Maitreya Kumara, the Tulku Lama Dorje, the incarnation of Buddha Maitreya, the Christ, was first recognized by several Tibetan Rinpoches in America. They requested that he go to Kathmandu and meet with many other Rinpoches. Since that time, Lama Dorje established a Buddhist Dharma center in Kathmandu, near the Great Buddha Stupa, helping many Tibetan people over the years and establishing relationships with local monasteries. Strong. I love how they always insist, like, Sanat Buddha Maitreya Kumara, the reincarnation of Jesus Christ. Wow. Miracles and other wonders. What do we have here? Ooh, God, is this a Tumblr? Tumblr? You have a website. Many thanks to Buddha Maitreya the Christ. I was suffering from traumatic flashbacks and nothing besides the head pyramid put me into pallet. I need my head pyramid. Oh my. Oh, this is a grift. It's gotta be a grift. The head pyramid. Oh. Okay, we gotta learn about the head pyramid. Soul therapy. God, everything has weird soul therapy for humanity. Is this anything? What is that?
They're Shambhala healing tools. They're based on a science called Metatronics, which is I helped to develop.
Metatronics.
Basically, most people know me from the movie Little Buddha. Yeah, Little Buddha is based on a 9-year-old child in America, in Washington at that time, and was picked up by Tibetans and went to the house of the mother and father and told the parents that this is their teacher, a reincarnation of Buddha, and that he needed to go back to Tibet and continue his teaching as a teacher. And so that happened to me. That was my real life. They really did come and get me. And it really did take place, and I really was enthroned. As you can
Wait. Okay, that's a lead. It's a 1993 drama film by Bernardo Bottolucci, written by Rudy Werther and Mark Piplo. Searching for a child who's the rebirth of the great British teacher, Lama Dorje. No mention of.
You can see here, I'm teaching, and I teach all the higher masters in Tibet, and my relationship to these students is that I first gave my tools to them. Yeah, that's who received the tools. I went to Kathmandu and I began actually making the tools there, and
Okay.
then sharing them with High Lamas and Rinpoches. And as time went on, I continued making them and came
The
back to
tools,
America
proper noun.
and Europe and
Uh,
continued making them.
this is like such an inflood of information. I can't. I'm having difficulty parsing exactly what I'm looking at. This is bizarre. uh, the tools go from really big to really small and yet are equally powerful. I provide a range of different healing tools which enhance an enormous variety of energy. Okay, tools. We're going to go here. Let's look at the gift shop. Heal yourself. Jesus the Christ, born in 1951, designs all of the Shambhala monastic meditation healing tools on this site so that he may telepathically transmit his blessings and healing energy to you as you use them. It is always recommended to listen and meditate to the soul therapy invocation blessing music included with each purchase. The different tracks are Jesus the Christ's direct eternal teachings that are personally performed to heal and bless humanity. Okay.
All right. So I'm Buddha Maitreya, and I'm going to be giving teachings on the tools that I provided for this planet.
The fucking the it's such like a, what is this? A public toilet? It's like the fucking the fountain of knowledge is overwhelmed. It is. I'm drowning. It's like putting. It's like trying to drink from a fire hydrant. I can't. I can't take in any water because it's all rushing too quickly. And it's all like, he's like, "Hello, I'm the Buddha." And then my face is blasted off. What is this? What? Huh? You can help Shambhala rent it. Wait, they have RV rentals to like get donations? Visit the Shambhala Planetary Monastery, USA. What is this? Recommended product referrals. There are ads? High quality CBD products. Personal saunas and EMF protection. Jesus in Gethsemane Garden, original incarnation and current incarnate. What the fuck is that? It's just a picture. It's just a painting of him. It's just a photograph printed on canvas. Tillamook, Oregon. What brand of crazy is on the menu today? The Buddha? The Buddha Maitreya Christ gold-plated copper pyramid is perfectly handcrafted with a 9-inch base, making it large enough to wear on the head or hang over a space, or place food and supplements inside. The pyramid is an effective and simple to use meditation and healing tool for yourself and others, a form of vibrational energy medicine that transmits healing monadic soul-filled blessings of Buddha Maitreya the Christ, the American-born living reincarnation of Buddha, to help a person attune to their higher mind and awaken, integrate, and heal the soul. He's with a complimentary Buddha Maitreya Christ Incantation Invocation Blessing Meditation CD, a $15 value, performed and produced by Buddha Maitreya the Christ, to receive the greatest effects and blessings, add etheric weavers. The head pyramid can be customized with the addition of 8 or 16 small etheric weaver crystals fixed symmetrically to each apex and base pole. What's an etheric weaver? This is an etheric weaver. What is that? This set includes Buddha Maitreya the Christ etheric weaver pendant, etheric weaver earrings, and 2.5-inch Buddha Maitreya Christ etheric weaver designed to be worn and used daily. The tools transmit and radiate blessings of Buddha Maitreya the Christ. What is this? What is it? It's just like a quartz stick. Finest quality, double terminated, symmetrical, laboratory grown pure quartz crystals with pyramid cut ends. 2 strong gold plated neodymium rare earth magnets placed in the center of the crystal, wrapped and coated in copper wire. It's a thingy. It's a doodad. What is that? Oh my god. An expression of transformation, harmony, and beauty. The Maitreya's solar cross is a cube octahedron blessed by the healing transmission of monadic soul-filled light of Buddha Maitreya the Christ. Ah! Oh my god, I'm dying. What? About Maitreya's solar cross. Why?
Maitreya Solar Cross, it takes time for people to adapt and be receptive and magnetically attracted to things like this. And to me, it's my way, like as a doctor, to know whether or not people are changing and on a really big scale, and whether or not they're able to take the energy that is coming at them in the biggest of the fourth ray qualities, strong transmission, strong energetic change, moving toward harmony and beauty and all those kind of things. But something like this really draws out the negative out of you and keeps it from manifesting in your home, in your relationships, in your business. Yeah? And if you've already got that going on where you don't want that to happen, and you've already started meditating, you've already started changing your life and stop saying negative things, and having better
In the Buddhist scriptures of Cambodia, a prophecy regarding a holy one would come, one who would lead people away from the old way and introduce a new way. When Buddha was traveling and
especially this one, or any of them that have the six-pointed star, is that you can actually use this as a pretty powerful transmission tool when you're doing like soul therapy. Instead of using the mat, or just using your etheric weaver, you place it down like this, and now you have your six-pointed star, pyramid, all your forms perfectly aligned. You just place the person's The end of the woe has come. Come forth, O mighty one. Let vision come and insight. Let the future stand revealed.
Sorry, I was muted. I was fucking. I was somewhere else. Wow! This is a. Learn more. Teaching on Facebook. And you can rent the Winnebago for $250 a night. That's what that gets me. Like, what are we doing here? You're the Buddha. Why are you running a business? You have a link to your website on your website. So he's Jesus, but he's also the Buddha. Cool. Director, you just gotta stop giving people access to your Spotify playlist. They're using it for nefarious purposes. Actually, let's go back here. Let's do. Actually, I want to read more miracles first, and then we'll do some dailies. Healing an ovarian tumor. Oh my. Fractured finger pain. I had injured my left middle finger whilst building my children's trampoline. I sustained a crack fracture of my middle phalanx third finger. After 18 months, it still had not healed and often injured my finger again and again. My wife suggested that I made an operation with wires to stabilize my finger. I hoped it would heal naturally eventually. Every time I picked up a grocery bag, I re-injured my finger. Fortunately, my wife had ordered us both an etheric weaver. I immediately used it for my injured finger. Within an hour, my pain was better and, furthermore, never returned. Another incident last week. I had a skin infection on my little finger, and I had instant relief after using the weaver. I cannot say enough about how much the weaver helped me. Martin Newhoff, Vancouver, Canada. One of these things is like within like beaming distance of Northern Lion. That's incredible. Thank you for the stretch. I hurt myself and never got it looked at, and it kept hurting until I put it back in the pyramid. What? Thank you for the etheric weaver. Since using it, I have been through a major energetic detox. Now I am not a schizophrenic anymore. What? I am more positive than before, and I'm happy. I'm thankful for Buddha Maitreya and what he's doing. I love to help him with his mission. Much love from Hawaii. Oh, no, brother. Oh shit, there's more. Oh, there's so many. Oh, Jesus, Tagger Gore. Fuck. Severe burn in 3 weeks. Mute child speaks for the first time to his parents. Stage 4 breast cancer healed in young woman with the kids sent home with no hope. Testimonials shared by Lou Gates in Florida. I play his music in my bedroom 24 hours a day. And by using Buddha Maitreya's healing tools, Deva Builder, Vajra's Weaver's head pyramid. He's pyramided up. Music is way too jaunty for this. I like the dissonance. Severe symptoms of schizophrenia and psychic attack. When I awoke, I was amazed. I had full function of both hands and virtually no pain. Another miracle I received from Buddha Maitreya, utilizing the many tools Shambhala Healing Tools has to offer. I love my Metatron, Matt. I go to a deep, peaceful sleep as I enjoy listening to the sea. What's a Metatron, Matt? That sounds like an earthing, Matt. Are we grounding? Is that what we're doing, Mr. Buddha Maitreya the Christ? Soul therapy and distance healing therapies. Book Soul Therapy in Buddha Maitreya Shambhala Ascension Pyramid. 5150. 1 hour private soul therapy, registered trademark. Meditation in Buddha Maitreya, the Christ Full Crystal Shambhala Ascension Meditation Pyramid. Choose to do soul therapy either in person at the Shambhala Planetary Healing Monastery in North California or at Buddha Maitreya's Soul Therapy Center in Glastonbury, UK, or as a distance healing for yourself or a loved one. So wait, if it's the same price no matter if I go in person? Soul therapy music. Soul therapy is a 1 hour treatment in Buddha Maitreya Shambhala Ascension Meditation Pyramid System, radiating the healing blessings of Buddha Maitreya and the Christothe. You can't just be throwing that word around. The whatever living at there in California. Wow. Yeah, wow. Big shocker. Soul therapy is a form of energetic vibrational medicine that helps a person truly heal mind, body, and emotions by healing their etheric or vital body and awakening the soul or Buddha nature, the divine enlightened essence within all things. Soul therapy, like all of Shambhala healing tools, receive transmit, and radiate monadic, soul-filled healing blessings of Buddha Maitreya, the reincarnation of Christ, to awaken the soul and heal the personality. Soul therapy can be experienced in person or at a distance healing. I've created these pyramid systems so that a person can lay down and be able to listen to pujas, prayers that I have done, that allows it to invoke a prayer for that person and transmit to that individual so much light, so much energy that they can be redeemed of the negative characteristics that they carry in their mind. This is just wild. Get in the pyramid bed. I mean, he has a wife. Do you think they fuck on that thing? Do you think, well, what is that? Metatron pyramid. Are these PVC pipes? Be harmless. Pyramid that makes you come good, right? Like, do you think Tara is like bouncing and moaning on it and she bumps her head on the pyramid? Visit the Omaha Jesus Christ Soul Therapy Center. What does this look like? Montclair on Center. Jesus Christ Soul Therapy. Oh, the head pyramid's so good. Oh, look at him. He's got his little hat on. So wait, do they have a branch in Omaha, Nebraska? Rotella's Italian Bakery. What? Oh, I don't think they knew what they were getting into. Imagine seeing that van in the wild, right? What is that? What is that? Violite neurosession alpha. Photobiomodulation. Therapy is defined as the utilization of non-ionizing electromagnetic energy to trigger photochemical changes within the cellular structures that are receptive to photon. What's this thing? What's the nose piece? What is this? This is Matrix shit. So wait, it just shines light on you? What? I don't think any of this means what you think it means. Studies regarding Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's, oh no, you can cure autism this way? That seems problematic. The Buddha Maitreya, the reincarnation of Jesus the Christ, healed my autism. Now I'm not autistic anymore. Ozone therapy? What, they put you in the pod? The pod! Oh god, she's being eaten. Place your child in the autism removal pyramid. RFK is gonna pyramid it up. And you see the Buddha Maitreya. Have you seen? Wait, hold on. If you go to the Steak and Shake website, right here is this little video.
And Steak and Shake just switched out, and people are raving about these French fries. You taste them,
They're
I taste
amazing.
them.
They really are. I'm not. This is not.
When I was a kid and I travel in Europe, the
Apparently the beef, I mean, yes, the beef tallow fries would taste good. They're fried in pure beef fat. Your brain consumes that and it's like, holy shit, this is so calorically dense. I'm just going to sit in this field and eat all of these.
Europe is great, always had great food. The French fries were always disappointment because we had the best French fries here. They had pommes frites over there and they just didn't taste right. Today, the best French fries in the world are in Europe. I order them every time I go to Belgium or France or any place else. And the French fries here just don't taste right. And you taste these, it's a completely different experience, and the customers are raving about it. Other companies, Steak and Shake has been great. We're very grateful for them for RFKing the French fries. They turned me into a verb.
So yeah, there you go. Why does he talk like he's getting his pencil sharpener head under the table? I don't know. He sounds like he has had like a tracheotomy done halfway. There's something going on. He's trying to fight off the worm and it's failing. It is. Honestly, no, the worm died. The worm starved to death. Seed oils. Anyway. Let's do some dulls. Let's start off with spell check. Touche. The worm would starve to death, but the worm's ghost. There was nothing there, so it died. It's true. It's very true. I'm not a robot. Play the daily. we mute this.
Scrounge, a verb meaning steal, swipe. Scrunge is derived from the English dialect. Reveal, a verb meaning to make known through divine inspiration.
Okay.
Wheedle, a verb meaning to influence or entice by soft words or flattery. The exact origin of this word remains unknown. Wheedle, a verb.
What do you mean the exact origin remains unknown? It's the Pokemon, obviously. And I can't fucking spell.
Drum, a noun meaning a percussion instrument consisting of a pretend, a verb meaning to give a false appearance of being, possessed. Peculate, a verb meaning embezzle. Peculatus derived.
Speculate.
Delivery, a noun meaning the act or manner of delivering something.
All right.
Cinematic, an adjective meaning of relating to, suggest.
So strong.
Intensify, a verb meaning to become intense or more intensive, grow stronger or more acute. Intensify, a verb meaning to become intense or more intensive, grow stronger or.
Intensify. Yeah! You spelled it right for the Pokemon?
Mellifluous, a adjective mellifluous, a adjective meaning having a smooth, rich flow. Mellifluous originates from Latin words mel, meaning honey, and fluere, meaning to flow. Mellifluous, a adjective.
Damn. Yeah, I'm not going to get that one. A adjective.
Rubato, a noun meaning a fluctuation of tempo within a intestine, a noun meaning the tubular part of the digestive tract that extends.
Intestine.
Wickiup, a noun meaning a hut used by the nomadic Indians of the arid regions of the western and southwestern U.S., with a usually oval base and a rough frame covered with reed mats, grass, or brushwood. Also, a rude temporary shelter or hut. Wikiapi is a fox word from the Algonquian language meaning house. Wickiup, a noun meaning.
I'm going to go with that. Okay, it's probably up. Like, I don't know. It remains to be seen.
Annoyance, a noun meaning the act of annoying someone or of being annoyed. Annoyance.
Yeah!
Podagra, a noun meaning a painful condition of the big toe caused by.
All right. CKIUP. Oh, it's Wheedle. And there's two L's. You remember the first time we played Spell Check and it was like at, and it was looking for the word eat. All right, we'll do Bandle. Just because we're already on the VOD audio channel. Let's see how long it takes. Okay. 1977, 20 million views. Very hard, par 5. I've got no idea. Wait, is it like you can get by on the old man's money? Da, da. What is that called? Is this Uptown Girl? Uptown Girl. I don't think it's Uptown Girl. Rich Girl. Which one? Material Girl. The first one. Yeah! the best I've ever done. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Play the whole thing. Buy on the old man's money. You can survive on the old man's money. Yeah. I don't know why was that a par 5? That's the most proud of a Pandal I've ever been. Because it's old? Is it? I mean, people still play it. Like, I still hear it sometimes. All right, let's do let's do connections. Ice, wheel, grease, lightning, fire, eel, axe, sun, clay, scrap, volcano, glaze, drop, banana peel, kiln, cut. Okay. Wheel, glaze, kiln, and clay are all pottery terms. Grease, eel, ice, and banana peel are all slippery things. Oh shit, there's an ad in 3 minutes. It's almost 50 years old, Nemo. Oh no! Oh, you're right. Oh, you're right. Oh boy. So that leaves... Hold on. Can I get these in a line, please? Okay, scrap, cut, axe, and drop are all like get rid of thing, or wait, cut. Yeah, scrap, cut, axe, and drop are all like to get rid of something. Lightning, volcano, fire, and sun? Purple one first. Natural producers of heat. Look at that. I'm on fire today. All right, let's see. What would we do then? I think cut, axe, drop, and scrap might be the green or the blue one. All right, eel, grease, banana peel, and ice. Really? That's the blue? This is like the baby game today. That's a surprise. They must have not had their normal guy for making the purple one, because I feel like the purple one's usually like, starts and ends with a letter that forms a U.S. state abbreviation. Let's see, what else? What else do we have? Let's do the tradle. Scented mixtures. Industrial fatty acids, oils, and alcohols. Fucking raw sugar, non-knit men's suits, sawn wood, coal briquettes, refrigerators, craft paper, poultry meat, plastic lids, bananas, scrap iron, medical instruments, fake hair, glass bottles, gold. Not a whole bunch of gold. All right, I'm gonna go on BRB because it's break. Welcome back, everybody. Hello, something. Thank you for the subscription. Today we find out if Nemo Stream is an effective hangover cure. Oh no! The whiskey! The whiskey! I got a toothbrush ad. Was it like an electric fancy toothbrush, or was just like, hey, brush your teeth? All right. So, Tradle. Frozen bovine meat? So, this is weird. This is a weird one. So scented mixtures, chemicals, industrial fatty acids and oils and alcohols. So is this like essential oils basically? And then raw sugar. What else? Confection, other sugars, pasta, alcohol at greater strength than 80% alcohol by volume, hard liquor, no fish. So this is like a country that's like inland. Almost no active manufacturing sector. So I don't want to say Southeast Asia. This is very clearly what we would refer to as a third world country, most likely. Because it's only got $2.29 billion in exports. There are American companies with more than that. Like, there are American companies that you've never heard of with profits higher than that. Raw sugar does feel like it should be a clue. Is this... This might be a South American country. Scented mixtures is what's getting me. I've never seen that before. Is there like a perfume country? Dealing with the land of perfume and sugar. And also non-knit men's suits are like at least visible. Is Belize coastal? I believe Belize is coastal. But we'll give it a guess just to narrow things down. Okay, that's really far away. Okay, so it exports more than Belize. 13. Okay, so basically other side of the world, I'm pretty sure, because that's like the distance between Sydney and at least I think that's the distance between like Sydney and LA. So it might be an Asian country. What's an inland Asian country? Like the whole like subcontinent, like the fucking Mon Khmer part of the world, like the Tai Kadai. Everywhere there has fish. It can't be somewhere like Singapore because they have like a service industry. It's not going to be a little island. Laos is landlocked. It is landlocked, but it has rivers. Something you're struggling so much. Oh my god. But yeah, Laos is landlocked, but it has major rivers, and fish is still part of their diet. But maybe... Is this seriously a country exporting $500+ million of perfume? Yes, apparently, the land of perfume and sugar. This is a fake country mentioned in the classic of seas and mountains. Some Chinese bureaucrat made up this country. It's not real. This is an isekai-ass country. It is. It's like, oh, what? We're a fake country. We make sugar and lavender oil. Those are our primary exports. There's also a guy that makes suits and a guy that cuts wood down. The thing is, charcoal briquettes is usually such a large amount of a country's economy if it's on there. MLM country. Fuck. This is not a European country. Tiny European? I don't think so. Because it's only... Like, what are the small European countries? We know it's not San Marino. Because San Marino apparently has some guy selling discount helicopters. Again, I'm assuming it's perfumes, but scented mixtures is kind of ambiguous. Yeah, it has like an aerospace. Andorra. Fuck it. Not believe. Andorra. This is an African country. African countries with sugar, but not too much sugar. We know it's not the Gambia, which is apparently a fucking... Yeah, 2 billion is a lot for Africa. Also, hi Almontes, how are you? This is bizarre. This is a goofy ass country. Because here's the thing, they're also producing like confectionery sugar, so they have at least a couple of factories that like refine sugar. Like if we go over here, foodstuffs, confectionery sugar, pasta is getting me a little bit. And then also okay, we can narrow this down. They make hard liquor. It's not a Muslim country. South Africa would be my guess. I feel like South Africa exports like munitions and weaponry. But it is down. It's south of Andorra. It's not going to be like Namibia. Because that would be like fucking raw materials. I watched a video recently about the situation between what is it, like Congo, the DRC and Rwanda. And they mentioned, they were like, yeah, a primary motivating factor is like large reserves of coltan. And I was like, what the fuck is coltan? These people are fighting to the death over a material I've never heard of. Maybe they're being tricky and putting in historical data. Put in Rhodesia. No, these are up to date. Paul Kagame is one of the guys of all time. Paul Kagame is I am at one of the only responses to Paul Kagame. Yes, terrifying, but also dudes rock. Dudes rock derogatory. If Paul Kagame was born in Russia or India, we'd all be so fucked. Absolutely. Paul Kagame is like... Sometimes it gives territories that are not independent countries. What? What are we talking about? Like South Sahara? Or Western Sahara? All right. So, not a Muslim country because they're making a lot of alcohol. They're making scented mixtures. Not as often as world oil, which treats random French colonies and independent countries. Incorrect! Saint Pierre and Miquelon are indispensable and irreplaceable, integral parts of the French Empire and should be treated as such. Their capital is Paris. Yeah, there's no fish. Zero fermented milk products. What the fuck kind of Mongolian ass shit is this? Cheese. They're eating cheese. They have frozen. They have cows. They're exporting like frozen cows. Zero fish. What country is this? Fucking. What if it is Rwanda? What if it is Rwanda? It's close. Fuck, African geography is not a subject taught in school. It's south of Rwanda. Is this gonna be like Eswatini? The absolute monarchy of Eswatini, formerly known as Swaziland. No way Eswatini has 2 billion in exports. I don't know. Scented mixture. What does scented mixtures mean? Part of perfumery and cosmetics include mix odoriferous substances. They're exporting perfume to South Africa. The Bantustan system is working as intended. Assume scented fucking hold on. Sugar industry, mining. Soft drink concentrates? Amasi is a traditional fermented milk and Eswatini. Okay, that makes sense. I guess it would make sense because that's like when you get down in that half of Africa, it's like you're in like Maasai territory where it's like, ah, yes, cow. The Royal Eswatini Sugar Corporation. It's weird that it's not even mentioned. What if I like I mean, I guess it exists. That's weird. Like, what's there? Do they just have like a processing facility? Yeah, apparently Eswatini has large exports of scented mixtures. $94.2 million exports to Ireland. Wow, that's weird. That one was weird. Okay, what else? Now let's while we're on it, let's do Worldle.
Hey, in case you hadn't noticed.
Hey
you're being
Don,
rated.
how's it going? What's up, cutie? Oh, what country could this possibly be? The Mpreg.
Gaming.
Yeah, hello everyone. For those of you who don't know me, I am Director Nemo, your favorite evil government employee, and it is a pleasure to meet you. We're doing the daily games right now, and currently trying to determine what country this could possibly be. It's Italy after a bad fall.
Gaming.
Yes, welcome everybody. All right. Play bonus round. I appreciate the 2-scale Alaska. Fuck, is that no. There's Belize, because it's got the 2 little islands. I can't remember what country this is. Is that a bunny? Yeah, I'm a bunny. Alabama. Left side looks like he got chopped by the big paper cutter from school. Oh, you're right. Starts with a G. That's a French color. Is it Guatemala? Yeah, there we go. Capital city for Mexico? No way. Where is Mexico? Isn't it here? Okay, yeah, it's down there. Can you guess the flag for Mexico? This is just... The landmarks is in Mexico. Wow. 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 Is it English? Is it Nahuatl? Well, that's Welsh. Uh, yeah, it's one of those synthetic languages. Anyway, that's enough of that. Welsh mentioned. Yeah. Is it time for Time Guesser? It's him. Okay.
Gaming.
Who did what? Oh. Gaffafu. Anonymous Sprayer. Marky Evan. Kuzure Hamush Streams and Ebony Boet. Thank you so much for filling out your paperwork correctly. Probably recent. So Dudukan al-Kitab. Of my brain is mush right now after what I've been through earlier today. My brain pronounced curse the autograph. Kaize Haru. This is probably Kitab is Arabic for I'm gonna go and that's like now. All right, not bad. I confused Malaysian and Indonesian. Rookie mistake. Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. Wait, is this... Is this in New York City? We're getting political here, boy. Yeah, we are. 15 years of Turkish Cypriots participating in the 2009 Turkish parade in New York City, advocating for the recognition of the Turkish Republic of Northern Cyprus. Not gonna happen, buddy. Is that the Titanic? I think that's the Titanic. Didn't that leave from, like, Brighton or something? You don't think so? Okay. Ooh, what are you? Might be Belfast if it's the Titanic. I didn't grow up in this country. We're gonna do this, and it's not gonna be the Titanic. Belfast is in Northern Ireland. Oh. I don't know when the Titanic happened either. Was that like... early World War One? I'm just throwing this one away. You fucked me! Why am I wait, why am I listening to something? He's drunk! This is Italia. Italy. Where are we? Milano. I'm going to say this is Milan. You have a smartphone. You have a thin smartphone that's rather large. 2016. Nice. All right. Have a nice sleep, deep freeze. What the fuck? This is menacing aura. What are all of these? You can see that cake from orbit. Yeah. Birthday Biden. Is this gonna be like last year? This isn't gonna be in DC, is it? This isn't like, is this the White House? Wait, it's got like regular, is this the White House? Or are we like in Delaware? Maybe it's the White House. Go over here. What, 2023 maybe? Okay. Cake ablaze with 81 candles. Biden joining the cash in. Thanks for the birthday. Well wishes today, everyone. Turns out your 146th birthday. You run out of space for candles. Ooh. I think that's one of our better scores. Nice. Let's see. What else do we have? We want to do... Can I not get to Wordle? Oh, it's New York Times Wordle. Nope, I won't be doing that. Okay, horse. This is the second time I've ever played Wordle. R and S. S is in the correct place. R. Something something. S something. Porns. That's not right. R. Get as much info as possible. Okay. There's a T. What are we thinking? And then we've got A. And U. Only A. So it's something RTS something. Second letter R. That's not a word. Artsy. That works. Splendid. We can't play the crossword. Guess what today's acronym stands for? Okay. Okay. VOR. Voice of reason? Voice of reason? Yeah. That seems like... Wait. Nice. Oh, we get the food one. That's the one we're missing. Food guesser. Let's do the daily. Is this... This is just Japan. Akashiyaki. This is the one I think it's dipped in broth. It's not like covered in sauces. Used to be known as tamagoyaki, grilled egg, for a long time locally for the purpose of promoting akashi. In Hyogo Prefecture. Mush. That's China. Oh, tsampa. That's like you eat it with butter tea. And pork, garlic, salt, pepper, juniper berries, majoram, sugar, coriander, allspice, mustard seeds, water, hog casing, crushed red pepper, optional, thyme, optional. Flavorful smoked sausage known for its robust taste, often made with a blend of pork and spices, typically includes ingredients like air-dried, smoked over a wood fire. Stews and casseroles. Poland. Hunter's sausage. Delicious slop. Nice. We are above the Nice. I'm not going to save my scores, thank you. Nope. Flagel. Oh, is this UAE? Fuck. I don't remember this one. It's not Syria. It's not Lebanon. Bottom stripe is definitely going to be green. This is just a matter of me not... Like, I know exactly what the flag looks like. This is just a matter of me not knowing it. I'm just gonna guess random stuff because I don't know it. Algeria. It's not Morocco. Oh, hey, look, Western Sahara showed up. Okay. I think we're going to go back over here because it is getting late in the day and I have to take care of some stuff. I have to call my high school because I'm applying to university again, but because I'm a transfer student, they want my high school transcript, even though I have not been in high school for 8 years. Anyway, let's find somebody to raid. Have we... Let's raid Kamani Clowny. There we go. There's a raid message. Everybody pile in. This was fun. I enjoyed today. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Raiders, thank you so much for sticking around if you did. I am going to try to stream more this week because I didn't stream nearly as much as I wanted to last week. So, until next time, do take care of yourselves. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye.